Good morning, ready for math today. We're not going to count with Peppy today because I want to spend some more time on time, okay? Yeah, we need to spend more time on time. And today we have a very, very, very easy lesson, okay? One you can do easy sneezy. Okay, but let's start with our ruler, okay? We call this a ruler. We use it to measure, right? And it is, how big is it? How big is 1 foot, right? A ruler is 1 foot. 1 foot. 1 foot equals 12 inches, right? One foot equals 12 inches. Okay, now, but if we have 2, we say 2 feet. 1 foot, 2 feet. Why is that way? We don't say foots. We have a few words in English that are funny like that, okay? And it's just, you just learn them as you learn the language, okay? 1 foot, 2 feet. But what we learned is 1 foot equals 12 inches. Remember, an inch is like your thumb, right? Like your thumb from top to bottom, okay? And a foot is the size of your daddy's foot. And then we said if you have 3 feet, you look very funny, right? No. If you have 3 feet, you have what we call a yard. 3 feet make a yard, okay? 3 feet equals 1, we call that a yard, and that's a giant step. 1 giant step, okay? 1 giant step. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. We have 3 feet, we have 1 yard, okay? So let's see. This is 1 foot or 12 inches, right? Okay. We started on Tuesday with the clock, right? Okay, we have 2 hands on the clock. The big hand tells us how many minutes. And at the beginning, we're just going to talk about hours, okay? We're just going to talk about hours. How many hours do we have? Every day, one day has 24 hours. One day has 24 hours. 24 hours in a day, okay? What happens? We have 12. A lot of this stuff you guys were supposed to learn in kinder, and we didn't finish the year last year, which is boo-hoo, very sad. But anyway, okay, so our clock, the hands go round on the clock, okay? They go round, round and round and round, okay? Here's how it works, okay? We have, time is divided down into different things, okay? First of all, we have what's called seconds. A second is real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We call that a second. Boom, okay? Okay, here's a clock, okay? And this little hand here tells us how many seconds. And see, it goes boom, boom, boom. Ready? Boom. Now, it takes 1 minute for this to go all the way around, okay? Each one of those is a second. It takes 1 minute for it to go all the way around. And there are 60 of those little seconds. 60 seconds in a minute. Okay, what do you know about 1 minute? 1 minute is how long you have to do your speed drill. 1 minute is how long you have to do your victory drill page, right? How many words can you get in 1 minute? Okay, 1 minute has 60 seconds. Okay, so 1 minute is if you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 60. That's how long 1 minute is, okay? So on our clock, there's that little hand zipping around, right? Tick, 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 tick. Every time that little hand moves around, okay, we'll start right here. As that hand moves around, this hand, this hand's our minute hand, is moving very slow. You can't see it. Boop, it gets to there, okay? Then it goes around, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. We count these by 5s, and we're going to be doing that, okay? But so it takes 60 times. This little hand goes around 60 times, and that is 1 hour. Okay, that's how long 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is like some of our television programs. It's been too long. I don't even know what's on television anymore. I don't know how long Dora Explorer is, okay? But they're usually either a half an hour or 1 hour is how long a television program is. If you have videos, okay, different things. I learned to tell time the very last day of first grade. Our teacher taught us how to tell time. But I learned because of television. When I was a little girl, there wasn't a whole lot on television. But I would know what time my favorite shows were on TV because I got home at 4 o'clock from school. And when I got home from school, there were cartoons on TV, and my mom and dad got home about 5:30. So I had 1 hour and a half an hour to watch cartoons. But in that time, there were some good ones, and there were some that weren't very good. Okay, so I had to hurry up and get my work done so I could watch the good ones. And then after supper at night, there were certain shows that I liked to watch on TV. And the kids' shows came on at 7 o'clock. So I could watch one from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I could watch 2 of them. They were half an hour. But that's how I learned to tell time. But kids don't learn to tell time that way anyway. But that's about how long. And like I said, I don't know what's on television now, so I can't tell you how long it is. Maybe your mama can tell you, okay, how long a TV program is that you like. But 1 minute, like I say, 1 minute, you count to 60, and it's how long you get for your speed drill, okay? Okay. But anyway, so here we have our clock. And you get up maybe 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time you get. This morning I was up really early. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. But maybe you get up at 7 o'clock, and what do? You eat your breakfast, and while you're eating your breakfast, you brush your teeth, you do whatever it is that you do, and maybe at 8 o'clock, your mama says, okay, it's time for school, and you start working, and as you work, the hand moves around, and the hand moves around, and you get tired, and the hand keeps moving, and you get hungry, and the hand keeps moving, and at whatever time your mama says, okay, you can eat your lunch, maybe it's 11 o'clock, maybe she gives you lunch at 12 o'clock, I don't know. At 12 o'clock, the sun is right over top, up straight up top, okay? That's 12 o'clock, and the hands keep moving throughout the day. Boom, boom. And they tell you what to do at different times. Now, when you were in kindergarten, I would watch the clock. Let me move this back, and we'll take it back. We'll take it back. We'll take it back to kindergarten time. Okay, when you were in kindergarten, we started school at 7 o'clock. Okay, you got to school. Some of you came on the bus, and maybe you got on the bus. Some of you got on the bus. Oops, wrong way. Okay, some of you got on the bus maybe at 3:15, maybe 3:25, yes. And then you rode on the bus to school. And then at 7, you got to school maybe a little bit before 7 o'clock. Oops, backwards, we're wrong. Went backwards. You got maybe before 7 o'clock. And then we started our Bible lesson. Okay, you went to the bathroom, we started our Bible lesson. And then we had our Bible lesson till about 7:20, 7:30. And then we practiced our numbers. Remember how you did the flashcards? Remember that? Till about 8 o'clock. And we practiced dictado. But the whole time I was watching the clock. And I knew what you were supposed to do by what time the clock said. And when it got to 9:30, you had, no, it was 9:40. When it got to 9:40, you had recreo. And then you went outside and ate your snack. And then it was 10 o'clock. And then about 10:10, Miss Lily called you in. And then you had class with Miss Lily. And the clock went all around. And it went around. And then about this time here, it was time to put all the toys away and walk down the hill. And at 1 o'clock, you hopped on the bus and Mr. Mark took you home, or maybe I took you home, right? Or Mr. Matt took you home, right? That's how the day works. All during the day, that hand moves. And it tells us what to do, okay? The hand goes around 2 times during the day, okay? So at this time right here, that's maybe when you eat your lunch. And then maybe you play outside or play in the house. You play. Hand keeps going. Maybe at 5 o'clock or your mama feeds you something and you play some more, and maybe you bathe, and maybe at 7 o'clock she says, okay, time to get ready for bed, and you do whatever you do. You brush your teeth. And maybe you hop in bed at 8 o'clock. I don't know. Your mama has what she calls schedule, but the hands keep moving. And then you're in bed and you're asleep, and the hands keep moving, and the hands keep moving up. And then the day is over, but it's still nighttime. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock, and then the hands keep moving. Now it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. The hands move, the hands move, the hands move, the hands move. They keep going around 5 o'clock. Now it's 6 o'clock. Maybe you get up. Maybe and the hands move, the hands move. It's 8 o'clock. Maybe you have school. The hands move, the hands move, the hands move. They keep moving up. They keep moving up. Now it's 12 up, straight up 12 o'clock again. Now we're going to go around one more time for today. We call that the morning. That is the morning. Now it's afternoon. We move the hands. Afternoon, 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 afternoon. Noon is when 12 o'clock is. Afternoon. Oh, we're playing. Maybe 6 o'clock you eat. Okay, then we call it the evening. The evening. Okay, now it's getting dark. Okay, we call this nighttime when it's dark. It's moving up. 8 o'clock, time for bed. And there goes it. These hands go around 2 times during the day. There are 24 hours in a day. 24 hours, okay? So 1 minute has 60 seconds. 1 hour has 60 minutes. Okay, so what do we have? Our little hand goes around 60 times. Each one of them is a minute, right? And then it's the new hour. Okay? Every hour, every minute has 60 seconds. Every hour has 60 minutes. And every day has 24 hours. Okay, now let's see what you remember. How many days are in a week? How many days are in a week? Who remembers that? 7 days in a week? 7 days in a week? 12 months in a year, right? Okay. Let's pull out our paper today. Today we have a very easy paper to do. Oops. Here it is, okay? There's your money. Remember, these are 5s. These are 10s, right? These are 1s, 5s, 10s, 1s, right? This part up here, part at the bottom. Get out your ruler and you measure it. Make sure you put it the right place, okay? Okay, on the back, here's the directions for the back. Okay, listening? It says Becca wants to walk to the house. Okay, so here's Becca, and she's going to count by fives. Okay, you count by fives. Color the spaces by fives to get her on the path to school, to the house, okay? So here she is. Count 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? Up there it says count by fives all the way up to 80 to get her there, okay? That's your lesson for today. I know this is kind of hard to understand real well, but we'll keep working at it, okay? Okay.